I found home videos of my family that shouldn't exist. My brother died when I was 7 years old. He was 13. He drowned in the lake down the street from our house. My parents never touched his room. They tried once but couldn't do it, too raw. After that, the door just stayed shut. His room became a kind of museum of him. That was 11 years ago. This morning, while packing for college, I thought I'd finally go in there. My plan wasn't dramatic, just grab a few hoodies, maybe a keepsake or two, something to hold on to when I got homesick. I've been in his room plenty of times before. I've sat on his bed, looked through his shelves, but I've never really gone digging. That wasn't my intention today either. It wasn't my intention to find a stack of DVDs. There were 3 of them, just labelled 1, 2 and 3. The only DVD player in the house is still hooked up to his old TV. Everything else went streaming years ago. For a minute I told myself not to do it. They weren't mine. They probably didn't matter. I picked up some items I had collected, put the DVDs back and returned to my room. Tonight they started calling to me. I know how that sounds, but it wasn't like that. It felt physical, a pull in my chest. So I crept back across the hall, slipped into his room, locked the door behind me so my parents wouldn't hear, and I put in the first DVD. It was a home video. I didn't even know we had any. I don't remember my parents ever owning a camera. The video starts with static, then clears just enough to show something. The picture is muddy, warped. The furniture looks wrong, no faces, no clear shapes, just flickering shadows that don't match what the voices are saying. Because there are voices, familiar ones, laughter, clinking dishes, and my mom calling my brother's name. It sounds like family in the background. I hear my brother's laughter and the sound swallows me whole. It rings through my head, bouncing off the bones of my skull. Then, beneath it is another voice, low, deliberate, close enough that you couldn't miss it. You haven't noticed yet. Then the video cut off. I scrambled to replay it, not thinking about the other 2 discs. I just wanted to hear him laugh again. I pressed play again, pausing every few seconds, desperate to make sense of what I was seeing, but nothing held still. Then I froze the frame, just before he laughed. And there it was, a caption faint and yellow, July 30th, 2015, 7 months after my brother drowned. My first thought was that it was a glitch. The camera must have been off by a year. Then I pressed play again. His laugh filled the room, and for a second my fear washed away. It was just him again. But then the voice returned, closer this time, wet against the microphone, broken and cutting. You noticed. I ripped the DVD out of the player and threw it across the room. I don't even know why. Adrenaline, I guess. My hands were shaking so hard I couldn't control myself. I just bolted back to my room and dove under the covers. I'm trying to think of logical explanations, but every reason I come up with feels paper thin. I don't want to watch the other videos, I don't, but I can feel them pulling at me like they're not finished. It's dark, it's late, the rain just started. The bathroom faucet always drips, but tonight it sounds so much louder. You could almost confuse it for footsteps.